Good morning, student. Myself, Dr. Govind Sharma, Assistant Professor, Suresh Gyan University, Jaipur. Today, our continued topic is differential equation. The topic is higher order linear differential equation. So again, the same method. Last previous lecture we have done the CFPI, and we discussed the case how to find the PI. Uh, there are three cases we discussed to find out the PI. Now remaining case we will discuss later. First, we today our objective to complete example of this type of problem. So today we take the numerical problem which are related to general method of PI and special case of PI. So let's start with some problems, important problems of differential equation. Let's we take first question. Example 5, d2y dx2 plus e square y is equal to sec. This is very important question related to exam. Solution. See, this is the higher order differential equation. So we find the solution with CF plus PI. So first we write down like that, e square plus e square y is equal to sec. Okay. So similarly, and then plus here and here and is equal to plus. So in case so when m is equal to alpha plus beta, then Cf is equal to, we know what is the value of Cf, C cos beta x plus C sin. Now here we compare with this solution, alpha value is 0 and beta is equal to a. So the Cf y Cf is a to the power 0 and a or a plus b, we can say e cos af, because e to 0 as e to the power 0 is equal to 1. So b, and this is equation number. Now now Pm, you can write like that, Pi d square from a square, where now we do the partial factor of denominator. So we can write like c plus I times factor of this. Okay. Okay. Now partial factor 1 upon d plus iota a d minus. How can write this? A d plus iota a plus b d minus. Okay. Now d minus iota. I can write this. So d plus iota a plus b d minus iota. Now we can write like d plus iota a. Solve it for a and b d minus iota. So a becomes d minus iota a plus b plus here here this is cancelled from this side become 1 is equal to a plus ad minus iota a plus minus iota sorry b b now now we can write compare both sides comparing both sides a plus b is equal to 1 and ba minus a is equal to here we find multiply by both sides a we can write like that a plus b plus a is equal to imply ba minus aa cancel out करते हैं तो by addition what cancel to a b is equal to a so a is b is equal to r so b is equal to similarly a is equal to by equation a is equal to okay a is equal to 1. Now now we can do now put the value of this here. This is the additional work you have to do. Message account. Okay. Now A or B की value. We put the value of A and B. Now put the value A plus iota A plus B D minus iota A. A की वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी हमारे पास माइनस हाफ डी माइनस आई Now here d minus. Now we use the general method. Take this is I1, this is equation number 1. So both I1 is equal to minus height is a constant, so we need not to take here. Now we take sec AF on D plus. Now the PI, first part of PI. So here we use general method. The solution of general method is no, e to power y is equal to e to power minus iota AF integration QX is for iota. This is from general method. Yesterday I told you about general method. So QX is equal to sec AF plus sec AF and e to power AF. We can write cos AF plus iota. Okay, you can write sec AX plus iota sin AX dx. Now e to power minus iota AX sec AX or sec dx plus this sec AX sin AX. Now it become 1 dx. Sec AX can be write as 1 upon cos AX. So cos AX cos X cancel हो जाएगा. Then we convert in dx and here I can write iota taken out because constant term constant iota sec AX equal to convert in tan AX. Now integration of both parts. A की power minus iota AX. This is x plus iota log cos cos AX. Cos AX and 1 upon. Because integration of tan x is equal to we know that log cos x, because the differentiation of log cos x is equal to 1 upon cos x and cos x is equal to sin x. So here minus sign is also minus 2. Okay, this is our result 1. PI part. So we give equation number 2. Now I2 is equal to I2 become 1 upon d minus iota. That so the general solution is e to power minus iota AX sec am means qx e की power iota ax or the e की power f this. Okay. Here plus this is minus. This is integration sign. So we can write e to power iota ax integration sec ax. It can be written as cos ax minus iota. Now, now we can divide with this. Sec will become sec ax cos ax dx minus iota sec ax sin ax. Okay. Now iota ax sec ax cos x become 1 dx minus iota sec ax sin ax becomes tan ax. Now e to power iota ax is equal to x minus iota upon a. It becomes cos log of equation. Now we put now we put value this is iota value I1 and I2 from 2 and 3 to okay. हम इसकी वैल्यू पुट करते हैं. What is the value we get? We get I y is equal to minus half I1. I1 is equal to e की पावर माइनस आइटा ए आइटा अपॉन ए log cos plus I2 is equal to half e की पावर आइटा ए x plus iota upon a. This becomes y square minus half e to power iota a x plus iota upon 2a cos a plus x e to power iota a upon 2 plus This is multiplied by 1. And this becomes iota e to power iota a upon 2a plus 1. तो हमारे पास मिलेगा हमें x by 2 कॉमन है x is out then by x by 2 is common e to power iota a minus e to power plus here we take log cos ax common iota is also or 2 is also then becomes e to iota ax plus e to power minus 1. Now this will be become x by 2 x by x sin ax sin ax and plus this is going to become 2 is also there. That can solve for iota plus iota sin. We can write like this. Or e to power minus iota x is equal to cos x minus iota sin. When we minus then we get e to power iota x minus e to power minus is equal to 2 iota sin. If here we put x by 2 iota sin ax plus iota log cos ax upon 2 with this convert in 2 cos now 2 divide so we find the final answer x iota sin ax plus iota upon a log cos ax multiplied by this is the equation. Now the complete solution we know complete solution is equal to CF plus CF is cos AX plus D sin AX plus CI. CI is XI sin AX plus iota upon A log CX multiplied by. So this is the solution of this differential equation. Very lengthy question, I know, but this is very important to understand the general method. Here we apply general method This is very important for exam. Also, many exam are in previous year you will see that BSc BTech. This question is common question to ask. Sin sec AX, tan AX, tan 2x, sec 2x. Okay, so you can see now we see again explanation of this question. Here d square y upon dx square plus a square y is equal to sec ax. Then the CF method, for find the CF, we make the auxiliary equation first. After auxiliary equation, we find the root. Root is equal to plus minus iota. So when the root are complex, we write the e power alpha x a cos beta x plus b sin beta x. So here beta is equal to a. So we write a cos x plus b sin x. Okay. Now pi is equal to 1 upon b square plus a square sin x. Second. So in this type of equation for integration, we have to segregate the term. Segregate the term like with partial fraction. So for partial fraction, we have the factor d plus iota I, d minus iota I. We make the partial fraction a upon d plus iota I plus b d minus iota. Here a d minus iota I plus b d plus iota I. So we with the comparison, solving right hand side and compare with left hand side, we get a and b value. Okay? A and b value. A is equal to minus half and b is equal to half. Now we put a and b value here in our factors and there become minus half sec x d plus iota I plus 1 by 2 sec ax d minus iota. Okay, so convert this in two parts, I1 and I2. I1 is equal to sec ax upon d plus iota. So with the general form we can write y is equal to e की power minus iota ax integration qx e की power iota ax dx. So e की power minus iota ax integration sec ax cos ax plus iota sin ax dx. Now multiply sec x inside, so sec ax cos ax become 1. So and sec ax and sin ax become tan ax. Here e की power minus iota ax and dx become x and tan ax integration is equal to minus iota upon a 1 upon a sorry and log cos a. This is the part I1. We give equation 2. Now I2 1 minus t minus a sec l. So again we use general method and write e to power iota ax integration sec ax e to power minus iota ax. So again we solve it and find x plus iota upon a log cos ax. Here cos ax. So add this equation, put in equation number 1. Let's put the I1 plus I2. I1 I2 become, we take common from x by 2, so it becomes e to power iota x minus e to power minus iota x. Plus in other hand we take I iota log cos x upon 2a common, then becomes e to power iota x plus e to power minus iota x. So this becomes to iota sin x because e to power iota x is cos x plus uh, cos x plus iota sin x, and e to power minus iota x is equal to cos x minus iota sin x. So e to power iota x minus e to power iota x becomes 2 iota sin x. So we replace here. So we replace here, here 2 iota sin x, 2 iota sin. And here we replace, here we replace e to power iota x minus iota x as 2 cos, put the value both sides, and for x iota sin x plus iota a, iota upon a log cos x cos a. Now that we know the complete solution is equal to cs. cs is equal to cf plus cf. cf is equal to, this is the complete. I hope ये क्वेश्चन आप लोगों को क्लियर हो गया होगा. This is very important question. I am again repeating, this type of question asked in the exam frequently. The similar some change are there in exam like d square plus 4y is equal to sec a. This is the same question if we put the value a is equal to in above question by above question. We put a is equal to given a is equal to 2. So in above question we discuss for sec a. Here we will discuss about sec 2a. Similarly, tan a. This is the same question, same method we apply when we, मतलब, we will use general method, and general method we the integration part is different but method is same. These 3 and 4 questions are very important with respect to time, and with against the exam a square upon a square y tan. Same question here again a is equal to 2. So this is a repeating question. Student, I requesting to you that again and again practice this type of question. One question you definitely find in the exam, any exam related to differential equation, you find this question. In 4 questions, you get definitely one question. This may be 10 AX, this may be sec X, and one another similar question of sec X. In 5 questions, you can easily find the C part question. C part question is 5 marks. 5 marks question, it may be 6 or 8 marks. This question, I think, mm, about 10 marks. And BSc, this is 6 or 8 marks. So, this is very important to do solve it. Okay. Now the quiz time. Now I come to back on quiz. Q. True and false. CF is the complete solution of differential equation. What do you think? CF is the complete solution of differential equation? No. CF is the a part of solution. So this is the wrong. False. Okay. Qx is equal to 10 AX. When general method applies to find the PI, is asking that if Qx is equal to 10 AX, when which method is applied, general method or special case? This is the use of general method. Already in this lecture I discussed about the sec X, or I told you there is a similar question 10 AX also. CF is an trigonometric form when root of auxiliary equation are imaginary. When the m is equal to the root of auxiliary equation is alpha plus eta beta, then the CF become y is equal to e cos beta x, sorry, e cos alpha x, e cos beta x plus b sin beta x. This is the sine and cos are trigonometric function. So we can say when the roots of auxiliary equation are imaginary, then the CF will be trigonometric function. Okay? Because sin x cos x is the form of trigonometric function. Here, pi of e की power 2x if 1 upon d minus 2 is 0, he is asking that e की power alpha x. Here, we already know the case of e की power alpha x. We put d, replace d as alpha. So 1 upon 2 minus 2. 1 upon 2 minus 2 is infinite. In case of we put d, replace with d as alpha, but f alpha is not be 0, must not be 0. In case this will be 0, we multiply with x and differentiate the denominator term again the d. So if we multiply this equation with x, because we put d is equal to 2, we find infinite. So we multiply with x and differentiate is become 1. So the pi become x. Okay. Okay. Find the pi of sin ax if fd is equal to d. Simple. So function is d, then we know pi is equal to 1 upon d sin ax. And 1 upon d means integration of function. Then sin ax integrate with x, we find cos ax upon a minus cos ax upon a. So the pi of this sin ax become minus sin ax upon, minus cos ax upon. Root of equation are radical signs, then CF. When the root are radical sign means under root sine, then we know alpha plus under root beta, right? Then we write e cos hyperbola e की power alpha x e cos hyperbola under root beta x plus b sine hyperbola under root beta. So these are the complementary function of this. Now, student, we will do the special case of differential equation. Special case means yesterday I take an example of uh, 1 plus x case. When pi we find 1 plus x case. Now the special case was when the pi is cos and sine term, x to power m term, e to power alpha x term, and the multiplication of e to power alpha x with a variable x function and x and multiply with variable function. Or the method of this function I already told. When the 2x is e to power alpha x, then we replace d with alpha. But fd should not be 0, must not be 0. Okay, must not be 0. If it will 0, then we multiply with x and differentiate the term. Similarly, cos x, cos ax, we replace fd, we make a function of d square and replace minus alpha square. And x to the power m, we write the equation in 1 minus z form and expand the term. Okay, so I hope you take interest in lecture and this lecture is very beneficial for you. Okay, so today for today, thank you very much to listen me carefully and enjoy.